My name is Balaji Srinivasan, and if there's one thread that ties my entire life together, it's a deep, driving obsession with systems. I've spent my life studying them, building them, and sometimes even breaking them. Biological systems, the intricate dance of life within our cells. Digital systems, the invisible architecture that powers our modern world. And social systems, the complex web of interactions that define us as human beings. My story starts between worlds, a childhood split between cultures, disciplines, and ways of thinking. My parents instilled in me the profound value of education, a gift I'll always be grateful for. But for me, education was never about the diploma on the wall. It was about feeding an insatiable curiosity. I wanted to peel back the layers of reality and see how things truly worked. This curiosity led me down a winding academic path. I started with electrical engineering, learning the language of circuits and signals. But that wasn't enough. I dove into chemical biology, exploring the molecular machines of life. Then, I went even deeper, into genetics, trying to understand the very source code of living organisms. I collected degrees, not for the prestige or the titles, but as keys to unlock different doors of understanding. Each field offered a new lens, a new framework for seeing the world. The core question that haunted me was always the same. How do systems grow? How do they evolve and adapt? And just as importantly, how do they fail? After academia, the real world became my laboratory. I dove headfirst into the world of startups. Founding companies wasn't about getting rich, it was about testing theories in the crucible of the market. I built biotech companies, trying to engineer biology. I built tech companies, trying to architect new digital realities. I built analytics companies, trying to decipher the patterns hidden within vast oceans of data. Each venture was an experiment, a chance to see if my understanding of systems held up under pressure. Some succeeded, some failed, but every single one was a lesson. And then, I discovered Bitcoin, and everything changed. At first, like many, I saw it as a curiosity, a piece of digital gold. But the more I looked, the more I realized I was staring at something far more profound. This wasn't just a new kind of money. This was the seed of a new kind of civilization. Crypto represented a fundamental shift in how we could organize ourselves. It was a new form of governance, one based on mathematical proof instead of political promises. It was a new realm of possibility, a digital frontier where the old rules didn't apply. This revelation consumed me. It was the convergence of everything I had ever studied, the elegance of code, the emergent complexity of a biological network, and the dynamics of a new social fabric. I knew I had to be a part of it. I joined Coinbase as its chief technology officer, at a time when crypto was still a niche interest. My mission was simple: help bring this transformative technology to millions of people. We worked to build the bridges, the on-ramps that would allow everyday individuals to access this new digital economy. Throughout my time there, and in everything I've done since, I've been a relentless advocate for a set of core principles: decentralization, the idea that power should be distributed, not concentrated; digital identity, the right for every individual to own and control their online self; and self-sovereignty, the fundamental freedom to be the ultimate authority in your own life. These aren't just technical concepts, they are moral imperatives for the digital age. This journey of ideas led me to write my book, The Network State. It's a culmination of these thoughts, a blueprint for a future that many people find radical, even impossible. But my core belief is this: the future will not be built by the politicians and bureaucrats of the old world. It will not be shaped by decrees from on high. The future will be built by pioneers, by founders, by communities of like-minded individuals, using the power of code to create new social contracts. We are standing at the dawn of a new era, an era where digital societies can form online before they ever occupy a piece of land. Imagine cloud communities, groups of people united by shared values and a common mission, existing as cohesive units on the internet. These communities can then crowdfund territory, becoming true nations, what I call network states. This is a world where you don't just inherit your government by accident of birth, you choose it. You opt into a system of governance that aligns with your values, no matter where you are in the world. This flips the traditional model of the nation-state on its head. For centuries, geography has been destiny. You were born in a place, and that place's rules, culture, and limitations were your own. The internet changes that. It allows us to find our tribes, to build communities based on shared belief rather than shared soil. I understand that these ideas sound radical today. They challenge centuries of established thinking about what a country is. and how societies should be organized. But history is filled with ideas that were once considered radical and are now just common sense. The idea of a republic, of human rights, of a global communication network all were once fringe concepts. My conviction is that what seems revolutionary today will seem obvious tomorrow. The shift from a world of nation-states to a world of network states is not a matter of if, but when. It is the logical next step in human social evolution, powered by the unstoppable force of technology. I am Balaji Srinivasan. I'm a builder, a theorist, an optimist, and I believe, with every fiber of my being, that the future is not something that happens to us. The future is something we build. It belongs to those who have the courage to imagine a better world, and the conviction to build it, line by line of code, community by community, until a new reality is born. Thank you for listening. If these ideas resonate with you, if you believe in building a more free and prosperous future, then follow along. The journey is just beginning.